Hey guys, of course everyone already knows about Warmog's armor rush for supports. Pros and high elo solo queue players are building it and winning their games. But is it really that powerful and overshadowing other support items? In this video you'll learn about the most overrated and underrated engage support items that can lose or win you a game. Watch this video till the end to learn about the best engage support item. Enjoy watching! But before we started, here is a quick tip for almost every support player. Celestial opposition is not as good as you think. It provides shield that reduces incoming damage, but it's still not enough to save you. Your goal as support is to enable your team to play with CC or shields and heals, so other support items are much better. Celestial opposition is a selfish item that has bad win rate for almost every champion, while Blood Song, Solstice Slay and Dream Maker make your team a lot stronger with good win rate. Try it in your next game. Now back to the video. Alright, let's talk about the most overrated item, Warmog's armor. First of all, let's see what stats and passive does it give. 1000 health, 100% base health regeneration, 5% move speed and passive. If you have at least 1300 bonus health, regenerate max health every 0.5 seconds and gain 10% move speed if damage has not been taken in the last 6 seconds. Stats looks great and gold efficiency shows like it's the most OP item in the game compared to other items. So what is the problem about it? First of all, cost efficiency is kinda fake with base health regeneration stat and health regeneration cost, because you won't need it most of the time. So in the real game, cost efficiency is around 110%, which is still not bad, but not as OP as it looked like. Well, and if you are playing engage support, your gold income is pretty limited, so it's hard to get your first item, especially if your first item is Warmog. It costs 3100 gold, which is 900 gold higher than other support items. This means that you won't be able to get your first item for the whole laning phase, which is the most important stage of the game. There's one more problem. Because of its cost, you will get your second item later. Yes, you still can buy components of certain item, and it will give you stats, but you won't be able to get strong passive in most games with Warmog's rush. Passives are the most powerful thing about support items, which you will see later in this video. About passive, it's not that good either. Yes, you will get regeneration out of combat, but does it really matter? Your goal as engaged support champion is to make fight happen and provide some sort of CC, so you're going in first without almost any armor or magic resistance. Of course you will die most of the time, and Warmog's passive won't help you at all. Conclusion: Warmog's armor is not a good item for engaged support champions, due to its cost and almost useless passive for them. However, for tank champions who can farm in jungle or top lane, this item will be very effective and strong purchase. Second item that is overrated by players is Locket of the Iron Soulary. Let's see what does it give. 10 ability haste, 30 armor, 30 magic resistance, 200 health and passive. Grants you and allied champions a shield that decays over 2.5 seconds. Cost efficiency doesn't look great already, so let me explain some problems of this item. First problem is not the best build path. Kindle Gem on its own gives very bad stats, especially in early game. You want to be tanky enough to endure a lot of damage, but you are getting ability haste, which gives almost nothing for engaged supports, and only 200 health. Double Ruby Crystal would give you 300 health with same cost, so Kindle Gem just makes you weaker. But this is not the biggest problem of the Locket. The main reason why this item is not good is its passive. Yes, shield looks great, but other support items have better passives. You will see it a bit later in the video. Locket is not providing enough defense output for your team, and cooldown of its passive is 90 seconds, which is a lot. Yes, you can press Locket's active ideal once, but then you need to wait for a very long time to press it again. Well, and if we look at LoL analytics, we will see that this item is bad for every engaged champion, compared to other items. Let's talk about them. First item that is underrated for engaged supports is Zeke's Conversions. Let's see what does it give. 10 ability haste, 25 armor, 25 magic resistance, 300 health and passive. When casting your ultimate, you summon a storm of flame and ice around you for 5 seconds, dealing magic damage and slowing nearby enemies with 45 seconds cooldown. Build path is the same as locket, and cost efficiency looks very similar. So why is this item even good? In patch 14.10 Riot changed this item, so it gives more useful stats now. Well, and how I said before, passives are very important on support items, and you can clearly see it here. Zeke's win rate for most engaged supports is very big, but it has almost the same stats as locket. The main reason why this item is that good now is its passive. It provides decent amount of magic damage and slow for 5 seconds. If you hit someone with engage, he cannot escape no matter what, while getting a lot of damage from you and your team. Cooldown is also important. It's only 45 seconds, which is much better than 90 seconds cooldown on locket, especially in chaotic solo queue games. So, next time try to build Zekis instead of locket, and you will see the difference. Second and last item that is underrated for engaged support champions is Knight's Vow. Yes, with Warmog changes and nerfs to this item, people just forgot about its existence. However, it's not that weak at all. Let's look at the stats. 10 ability haste, 40 armor, 200 health, 100% base health regeneration, and passive. Designate an ally as worthy. While near your worthy ally, take 12% of the damage they receive, and heal 10% of the damage they deal to champions. So, stats looks bad, and cost efficiency shows like it's a very weak item, but if you will go on Lolalytics, you will see that it has good win rate for most engaged champions. Why is it that good? Passives are very important, and this is the most extreme case you can ever find. It provides insane defensive output with such a low cost. The only ADC problem is survivability, which Knight's Vow gives. So if enemy doesn't have that much AP champions and fat carry champion in your team needs to survive, this is the best item you can build for him. Let's repeat it again. Warmog is not good for supports due to its cost, and locket is not good because of a bad passive. Zekis and Knight's Vow have insane passives, so they are the best items for engaged supports. Well, that's all for now. I hope that you liked this video and found it useful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe and leave the comment. It motivates me to create a good content for you. Thank you and goodbye.